Your support makes this show possible. Please support the Playhouse and keep our doors open.
It all started a week before the big dance. Wowie Kazowie, the big dance. The first time any of us had ever been involved in such an amazing, earth-shattering event. It's probably not true, but rumor has it that our big dance was the first big dance in grammar school anywhere in the United States. Do you remember your first big dance? Were you excited? Terrified? Desperate for someone, anyone, to ask you to be their date? Desperate to think that anyone might ask you? I look back on it now and realize what a huge turning point it was in so many lives. Not just our own, but at the time, all we could think of was, what am I going to wear?
Who's gonna be king and queen?
How am I gonna fit in?
When will I stop being so shy?
Where will they put the band?
Which one of us will win the dance contest?
Who, what, when, where, and
Why?
Why? Why did they pick us to be the hospitality committee?
Because we're the most popular kids in school?
Yeah, right.
Because we get the best grades?
Speak for yourself.
Because they know how creative we are? Get real.
Because I couldn't find anyone else to volunteer?
That's more like it.
It's a reward? For what?
It's a punishment.
Whatever it is, we're it.
So what do we have to do?
Let's see, we have to plan the dress code. I got dibs on that. Decide the refreshments.
I'll be cooking with gas.
Pick the decorations.
That'll be a kick.
Plan the publicity.
Super cool, Daddy-o.
Select the music.
We'll get the sound.
And choose a prize for the king and queen.
I'll do that one.
Sorry, I'm doing that.
How come you get to pick?
Because I'm head of the committee.
Makes sense. You guys can each head up a committee. And we'll help anyone who needs it. That would be all of us. Deal!
What about the theme?
Do we get to pick the theme? I got some cool ideas, man.
Sorry, the administration has already decided on the theme.
What a drag.
So what is it? The future.
Huh?
The future, like, what will the world be like when we're grown up?
But the future is ages away. How could we know what it will be like?
That's the fun of it. We don't have to know. We just have to imagine.
The dance of the future.
I like that.
It's the most.
Maybe we could think of different things that might be invented in the future.
And use those ideas for the decorations.
And the dress code.
And the crown for the king and queen.
And the refreshments.
And the dance steps. Where are you going?
To Arthur Murray's to practice my dancing.
What a kick! Could be jazzy.
A different way of communicating. Connecting the phone to the TV.
When you get someone on the horn, you don't just hear their voice, but see their face too.
The library. A different way of looking things up. On your watch.
My mom always jokes that someday you'll press a button on your watch and ask a question, and it'll give you the answer.
Like Dick Tracy, you never have to study. You just ask your watch. I think you still have to hit the books, but good idea.
What else?
Music. Your own Wallace Music City. In your pocket.
A teeny tiny record player.
You wear it on a headband.
And it's right close to your ear.
And no one can hear but you. Not bad. What about how you feel? A bracelet that checks you out?
The bracelet takes your temperature, and the doctor has one too, and it's like a walkie-talkie that sends all the information back and forth.
It'll tell your doctor that you're healthy and fit.
No more doctor visits, not one bit. Kooky.
Transportation. A hot rod that drives itself. And knows exactly where to go. My mom would love that. She could sit in her jacked-up machine and use that phone doodad to talk to her book club pals and order groceries on her watch and let her doctor know she's okay, and if the person on her phone gets boring, she turns on the music on her headband, and the car takes her wherever she wants to land.
Cool! Could the future really be like that?
Who knows? Maybe someday.
Nah.
Okay, maybe not exactly like that, but you never know. Then
Then it's settled. We have 1 week to plan the grinchiest dance in the history of dances. The biggest bash ever. We'll have a blast. I'm cranked. I'm gonna eyeball the vinyl. We're gonna be real cool cats. This dance is gonna be that silly. See ya later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. Dance of the future, here we come! What's buzzing, cousin?
I'm making for a break-in.
Everything copacetic?
You writing a book?
They'll be obtuse. What's the tale, Nightingale?
I'm grounded.
Grounded? What about the hawk?
I'm not gonna make the scene.
What's the story, Morning Glory?
I'll clue you, it was totally not my fault. I was supposed to be watching my little curtain climbers, and I started eyeballing the V, and I nodded off, and the little germs got jazzed about something in the icebox, and got Kool-Aid all over the threads. And then my dad comes into the pads and see their grody threads, and I was gonna let it till it signed, but the Rugrats got to him first, told him, Dad, that I had piled up some Z's instead of eyeballing them. He flipped his lid, called me a shuckster, and now I'm grounded.
Ain't that a bite?
I'm drowning, man. I can't do my gig at the Big Bash.
What was your gig?
The sounds, man, the sounds.
Cool it. I'll make sure you're on cloud 9 on the night of the bash.
You can break me out of the cooler?
Oh, no, man. I'm not going to rattle your pop's cage. But while you're in the calaboose, you can still go ape, knowing that while your friends are having a blast cutting the rug, your amigo, moi, will be killing it in charge of all the sides.
PG Keen.
You gonna eat those?
Mine.
You will be the perfect queen of the dance. Me? No way. It has to be you. Well, it's not up to the committee to decide. I know. The whole suited body gets the vote. You've got it made in the shade. But you're a real hipster. Everybody loves you. You're the most popular girl in school. Come on. A few people like me, but you are gorgeous. Everyone will vote for you. Well, I'm going to vote for you. And I'm going to vote for you. If they pick her, I'm going to toss my cookies. No one in their right mind would pick her as queen of the dance. They wouldn't even pick her as queen of the trash collectors. She's not clever, she's not funny, and she's definitely not popular. She's a total wet rag. You're scag. The way you dress, the way you do your hair, you are so uncool. I mean, sure, I like you as a friend, I like to hang out with you, but come on. It's only because when you're standing next to me, it makes me look even more beautiful than I already am. May the best man win, and it's definitely going to be you. Me. I'm so glad you two are in charge of the planning. Cool, Leo. We're always on the same page. We were on everything. This dance is going to be a blast. I'm very excited to hear what you've come up with so far. Have you been working on something together? I've made a list. I'll read it and she can say okay, and I'll put a check mark next to each item. And then we'll tell the rest of the committee what we've decided on, and we'll be good to go. Actually, I made a list. So, she can just okay everything and I need to read it to you. Just to make it official, let's okay everything separately, okay? Okay. So, the color scheme, easy, olive and blue. Brown and pink. We'll come back to that. Refreshments? Punch! Coca-Cola. In those newfangled cans, so no one can pour anything unsavory into the punch bowl. Circling back to that one. The decorations? Balloons. Crepe paper streamers. Circling back to that one. Dress code? Formal. Come as you are. Ew. Capris, shorts, pajamas. Yuck! I mean, wear anything you'd like, so you can feel comfortable instead of being all dressed up. Dressed up is the whole point of a dance. Having fun is the whole point of a dance. You know what? Let's divide up this list. Shirley, you take refreshments and the dress code. Fine. Fine. I'll take color scheme and decorations. Fine. With your plans, this dance will be Nowheresville. Well, at least they agree on something. I don't want to go. Me neither. I mean, I'd like to go, but I don't like all the rigmarole associated with it. I know what you mean. We're on the committee, so I guess we have to be there. It would be uncool not to. But the whole idea of having a date? Yuck! I'm too young to date. So am I. What if someone asks me? Tell them you're going with someone else. I can't do that. They'll ask who it is. You're right. Everyone's talking about who's going with whom. Tell them you have to stay home and babysit. And when they see me at the dance, tell them you're on the committee and we'll be working all night. And what if they say they want to help? So that won't work. What if there was someone to go with as a friend, not a date? Someone who wouldn't ask for a dance? Someone who would be okay just being pals? Someone who would understand and feel the same way we do? I wish I knew someone like that. Me too. I just thought of something even worse than being asked. What? No one asking us at all. Tell me your ideas so we're on the same page.
Right.
My dad will drive us.
Right.
We need to come up with some very unique ideas. I agree. What funny inventions can we use for the decorations?
How about nursemaid robots?
We could call them nanobots. We'll wear corsages on our wrists.
Right. Machines for making tiny curls in your hair?
We could call them microwaves. We'll pose for lots of pictures.
Right. Dolls that inspire kids to eat healthy?
We could call them cauliflower kids.
Why?
Because their heads would look like cauliflowers.
Why not?
We'll make sure the last dance is slow.
Right.
We'll go to the malt shop after the dance.
Right.
You come up with such great ideas.
Right.
But do you think they'll ever have any of that?
I have a feeling they just might.
Hey buddy, if you're going to ask someone to dance, who would you ask? I wouldn't.
Come on, tell us.
I wouldn't ask anyone ever. How about you, Johnny?
Hey, chick, I got a long list of possibilities, but I picked you.
Yuck! If you said that to me, I'd tell you to go climb a tree and branch out. I'd tell you to take a long walk off a short pier.
Fine, because I wouldn't pick either of you in any case.
And I wouldn't go with you.
So there. I'd keep it simple. I'd just say, you want to go to the dance with me? But you're a girl.
You can't ask a guy to go with you.
The guy has to do the asking. Says who?
That's just how it is.
But this is the dance of the future.
So
maybe in the future, a girl would be able to ask a guy. In your dreams. In my nightmares.
Wow! I can't believe we did it.
We haven't did it yet. The dance hasn't started.
She means we did it. Food, decorations, inventions, dances, dress code? When I have kids of my own in the far distant future, maybe as far as 1980, I'll show them pictures of what we did here tonight.
Maybe they want to copy our ideas for a dance of their own. I wonder who's going to be king and queen.
Not any of us, thank goodness. We're on the committee. We're automatically disqualified. Hey, Johnny, I thought you were in the calaboose. How'd you get out?
My own man said it wouldn't be fair to all of you if I played tonight, so I'm off the hook until tomorrow morning.
Let's go check our stations one more time.
Jukebox, here we come.
Decoration! Inventions! The dance floor! Planning the dance was so much fun. I felt like we were on top of the world.
I remember the first committee meeting, I was the youngest there. No one even noticed me. Sorry about that. It's okay. The dance is going to be super. But I'm already thinking about when it's all over. Over?
I can picture it. Everyone will have gone home, except for us, sadly wandering the halls.
Our decorations will be crumpled into the trash.
Someone will speak up. I'm glad to see the dance was a success. Then everyone will be quiet again.
Our excitement will be ebbed like the leaking air out of the shrinking balloons. No one will care about us anymore.
We'll reflect on everything we've gone through. Maybe someone will laugh, and maybe we'll even celebrate with a sleepover.
But nothing could beat the anticipation. I wonder if that's always the case. You want blankets, both of you. We realized that we had to come together, and so we did. This is going to be the best dance of the future ever.
In your dreams.
I didn't realize how much work there had been. Me neither, but overall we worked pretty well together. Everyone had different ideas. We respected other people's differences and realized everyone had good ideas.
I hope you'll see each other in the future.
We're all different ages and grades.
At first that made me nervous.
Me too, but I learned a big lesson. You never know in advance how much fun something's going to be. We came up with some cool designs for the decorations.
Definitely futuristic. I'll bet they're even better than the ones they really come up with in the 1980s.
At first I thought it wasn't going to work.
I had my doubts too.
Since I was new to the school, I didn't know anyone very well.
Well, I'm not new to the school, but I didn't really know very much about anyone until we started working on the dance.
The more I learned about everyone, the more I realized everyone had something to contribute.
Everybody brought a different perspective to the project.
Look at us. We sound like those AV films teaching us about how to get along with our neighbors.
You're right. I definitely would like to do something like this again. And next time I'll come in with a more open-minded, positive attitude.
I can tell. You're going to be the head of a big company someday.
I think I'd like that.
I really didn't want to come tonight, but you're on the committee. The committee's one thing. You're working behind the scenes, but actually being at the dance, talking to people, dancing? Oh no.
I'm really glad you came. It wouldn't have been the same without you.
My dad said it would be good for me, and I think being part of the committee calmed me down because I wasn't just a guest. I was a party planner.
And you planned the futuristic dances too.
And they made friends, 8 of them. This dance is going to be great. My dad was right.
If I tried to plan this dance by myself, it would have been a bomb. Just because my dad's a scientist and I have a heads up about the future doesn't mean I'm smarter than any of you. I apologize if I acted like a jerk.
Jerk, that could be one of the dances.
I'm over the moon about that one.
Dancing on the moon.
I'm getting dance fever.
Sunday morning fever, what everyone will have after the big dance.
Your dancing hits me like a hammer. You should be the MC.
And you just hit me with another dance idea. The mallet.
Wow, the inventions everyone came up with are brilliant. The future will be lucky to have them. Like I said, it all started a week before the big dance, but that was only the beginning. Believe me, it was rough going, feeding them all those ideas for inventions without looking too suspicious. It had to be done. The future, their future, was looking really murky. The only way to make it certain that the future would turn out right was for me to travel back to the past and give them some hints. I'm happy to say it worked! So next time you use your microwave or your cell phone, your earbuds or a Fitbit, or look forward to getting chauffeured around town in your driveless car, just know that without the dance of the future, you'd all still be living in the dark ages, otherwise known as the 1950s. See you later, alligator.
Time's moving past you, but it's only noon. Hurry, son, hurry, will you get here soon? 1 o'clock and there's your out on the road. Shake a little before I take this walk. The future is so near and it's starting so fine. The future's almost here, time to rise and to shine. Let me lay it on the line, it's plain to read the sign. The world is mine, up here on cloud 9. 2 o'clock, the day is moving awful slow. 4 o'clock, there's only 2 more hours to go. 6 o'clock, you're waiting for the sun to set. Keep your cool and you will get there yet. The future is so near and it's starting so fine. The future's almost here, time to rise and to shine. Let me lay it on the line, it's plain to read the sign. The world is mine, up here on cloud 9. I want the future to be a happy place.
A place filled with joy and peace and love.
Right here, up on cloud 9. Right here, up on cloud 9.
I want the future to be exciting and beautiful.
A place where everyone respects everyone else.
Right here, up on cloud 9. Right here, up on cloud 9.
I want the future to have enough food and enough shelter. Enough love for everybody.
Right here, up on cloud 9. Right here, up on cloud 9. Right here, up on cloud 9.
I want the future to be just like today.
Thank you so much for this award, and I really love working with your kids, and you're all amazing, and thank you so much.